Welcome to the first episode of the thePATH podcast. We got a good one today, calling it Crash on Air because Crash is on air. Today we got a beautiful guest, Anna Terry. Get in here. Yes. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Pop on the headphones, pop on the mic, and let's get into this episode.
Amazing.
Anna,
thanks for the welcome.
Frickin' Terry. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my girlfriend. Okay.
Hey, what's up?
I figured, since this is the first episode of the thePATH podcast, formerly known as It's Monday, but it's okay, I figured what we can do is we can get to know me, right? And what's a better way to get to know me than having my girlfriend here on the air? And if you're listening to this in audio, thank you very much. But if you're listening to this on video, on YouTube, on my official channel, Crash thePATH, where I post YouTube videos and podcasts, you'll check out this new background I have, okay? This is the same location where we recorded the last podcast we had. Not a failure, loss of effort, ultimately, is what it was. But this is not going to have a loss of effort because we have a really good programming here for you. It's not just a nothing podcast, okay? But I love this background, okay? And if you want to know the background of how I made this background, there's a YouTube video on my channel right now. Go ahead and check it out. CrashThePath.YouTube. I don't know. Just look it up on YouTube. Crash the Path. I made my dream podcast studio. It's not my dream, but it's really good, okay? Hopefully you guys like the camera qualities and everything because we got my iPhone and then just a crappy webcam left over, but hopefully it's all good and all good. But that's enough of me. Anna, how has your day been?
My day, Craig, has been so good.
Yeah, really?
A great day.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
Dude, I'm just looking at you and I'm just like, wow, that's my girlfriend, guys. Isn't that crazy? She's sitting next to all my favorite superheroes and stuff, all my favorite characters that I've ever made or that I've ever watched, I guess I should say. But so for on this episode, matter of fact, Anna, why don't you tell the people what we're going to do on this episode, the way that people are going to get to know Crash the Path, Crash on Air.
Oh, sure. Well, basically, it's kind of just an overview of, like, people's lives, you know? Like, the path that they're on. Okay. The path that they've been on. Yeah. Just the whole journey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't even explain the concept of the podcast. You're totally right. I'm crazy. Okay. It's called, I meant for you to explain what we're doing on this episode.
Oh, sure.
But I'll explain what we're doing for the podcast in general. It's called The Path. Right? Because what we're doing is I want to talk to people about their paths in life, whether they're at the beginning of it, the middle of it, the end of it, right? They accomplished something, they failed something. Everybody has a unique story and a unique path in life. And somebody like me kind of feels lost on their path, trying to find their own path. So, in a way, together we can find our own path by hearing about others. And I just thought that was a pretty cool concept. Now, I'm just some random 24-year-old in Utah. I'm not going to be able to get cool guests on. But isn't that kind of nice being able to get whoever, you know what I mean? Like people randomly off the streets. Or sometimes we'll have solo pods. You'll get to know me more. I'll talk more about my path, Let's just build a community of people trying to like better themselves. I think that's a pretty cool idea.
I agree.
So today we're talking about me, my path. And so I figured Anna talk to him about what we're going to do today.
So, yes, I'm going to basically interview you with a bunch of questions about your path, your journey in life.
Yeah, dude.
And just, see where the conversation takes us.
Yeah. I like this. Yes. So, also, beginning of every episode, whoever my guest is, I'm just going to ask them what song they want, and I'm going to intro them with the song. So, of course, beautiful Anna here chose an MGK song because she's like, oh, do I do rock? Do I do pop? I have so many personalities. And I'm like, lady, you're going to be on here a lot. You're my girlfriend. You know what I mean? So, and I think that was a fantastic song. If you guys like those intros, let me know. And we'll keep doing them. Or we'll cut them out. And we'll just do like an actual normal intro like we did for the last podcast. But that's enough talk about the last podcast. We're going to act like that never even existed at this point. But so I asked Anna to just get a crap ton of questions, 20 questions, whatever, about me personally, about me spiritually, about me funnily, about me comedy, whatever, you know what I mean? Anything about me. And so I have no idea what these questions are going to be. I don't even know what my answer is going to be. So without further ado, Anna, hit me with a question.
Okay. There's so many that I have, okay?
Just hit me with one.
So we'll just start. We're going to start off with something basic, simple, okay? Let's think of okay. Like just kind of random get to know you questions, okay?
Yeah.
What is a skill you have that absolutely no one would guess?
A skill I would have that nobody would guess?
Yeah, like nobody would even think like, oh, Craig has that, you know?
Oh my gosh. Okay, instantly this is a hard game we're playing here. I'm really good at fighting games.
Oh, sure.
Like, I'm not a gamer by any chance, but like, you put me behind any 2D fighting game, whether it be Injustice, Smash Bros, Dragon Ball Fighters, any 2D fighter, I will destroy you. Give me 5 minutes, I'll pick up the mechanics, and I'll destroy you. I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
But I'll game you in a fighting game.
Love.
Right? I guess that's something else. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good answer.
What do you think is a skill I have that other people don't?
I genuinely think that you have like just a natural ability to like bring comedy into any situation.
Well, it's because life is so simple.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's just like, why not, you know?
Yeah, you guys, if you listen to this podcast, I pretty much turn everything into a joke because...
Like everything.
Yeah, it's probably not a good habit to have, but like...
It definitely has its pros, for
yeah,
sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
But also there's sometimes I make bad jokes and it's not good. But I feel like as an adult, I finally found the line in between.
The good balance, yeah.
Yeah, but I've definitely said some heinous things, like thinking it was a joke or just like impromptu, and I had to like get a learning too. But that's whatever. But I like that. I appreciate that.
Okay,
a lot.
good,
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, good. Okay, next question.
Yes, ma'am.
If you could have any superpower, but it had to be like something mundane, like super everyday life, like for example, never hitting a red light. What would it be?
I love this question. Okay,
Great.
I've had the same question. If it's not super strength, right, which it's not gonna be because that's not mundane. I have a beautiful one that I've always wanted. Anytime. You ever been on like a long trip, right? You've been on the road for 6 hours,
sure,
right?
Yes.
You're in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden you see a car pass by, right? And you're in the middle of nowhere, right? Where the crap did this car come from? Okay, I would want the superpower to be able to like look at somebody and just know what brought them to this point.
Oh my goodness, I've thought about the same thing.
I don't need to know their whole life story. I just want to know like why they're in the car, what they're doing, and where they're going.
Yeah.
Like why in this time and world, Earth is thousands or millions of years old. There's been millions of humans. Why have we crossed paths at this time, but not actually crossed paths?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think that would be very interesting. You know what I mean?
That. Yeah.
Because like everyone's story is just so crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just don't know.
Yeah.
And what if you came from the same place?
Right.
Like you've definitely been on the road with somebody for 4 hours, neck and neck. One person's a cruise control person, one person speeds and then slows down, and you're like, pick a speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, no, that would 100% be my superpower. I've thought about that extensively.
That's awesome. I love that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Great. Let's see. Okay, what's one thing you've bought for under $100 in the last year that has actually improved your life? I think this is a very interesting question.
Under $100 that's improved my life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have much of a life, honestly. I just work and sleep. And then come up with YouTube ideas and then never execute on them.
Fair.
You know what I mean? I don't know if there's anything I bought that's improved my life. There's little fun things like behind you I have my Dragon Ball manga. That was under $100, you know. Okay. So that gave me enjoyment because, you know, I love Dragon Ball Z, but I never read the original Dragon Ball before Dragon Ball Z. So I bought that, loved that. Like this thing right here, I really loved collecting football cards for a fat minute, and then I spent all my money on it. Bad idea. But I had all these dollar store cards, and so I just got a poster with you in Mod Podge.
Yeah.
And I just glued them all together, put a frame around it, and now I have like a little fun little thing. You guys can't really tell what it is too much, but I like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
So that brought me enjoyment. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, it's just like little small things. You know what I mean? So I don't think I have one specific thing that I'm like, well, bam.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay.
What is a small irrational thing that drives you crazy? Like a pet peeve, you know?
Oh, when I'm trying to open a door and somebody doesn't unlock it.
Oh.
Like, that was the biggest thing with my mom. Dude, I love my mom to death. She's my favorite person.
Yeah.
Right? Other than you, of course.
Oh, good. I'm glad I made it there.
She would never unlock the door until she gets in the car first.
Oh.
So, cause she
like for a car.
So she unlocks the car with the button on the door.
Yeah.
You click it twice, opens all the doors. Right.
Right.
Like, I understand not taking the keys out your pocket to unlock it, because that's whatever, right?
Yeah.
But click the button twice,
right?
Unopens all the doors. She'll click the button once, only unlocks her door. She gets in the car, she sits down, she buckles up, then she unlocks the door.
You're like,
what if it's cold outside? I'm just sitting out there, and it's just like, it angers me.
Yeah.
To the deepest part of my core. Click the button one more time.
Yeah.
We save time.
Yeah. You're like, okay.
Yeah, that's a big pet peeve of mine. Or like, if you try to pull on a push door, when I'm trying to do something and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That just not a fan. You look good, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, like you look.
Oh my.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Sorry to break it to you. But it's the truth. It's the truth.
I appreciate it. You're cute.
Heck yeah.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
What is a weird habit that you have that makes total sense to you but confuses other people?
When I eat banana bread, I put it in a cup with milk. Or any sort of bread that's like sugar based. So muffins, I'll eat it like that.
With milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, because you eat it separately. Or donuts, I'll just put it in a cup with milk. Anything you eat with milk, just drench it in milk. Because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's more efficient. And it's delicious. It turns everything into a cereal.
I love that. Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's actually so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What was the question?
What's a weird habit that makes total sense to you but confuses other people?
What do you think? What is a weird thing about me?
There's a lot of weird things about you.
Just name one. That's why I wanted to have you on this, because you see me the most.
Right. That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. You asked it.
I know. I know. I was thinking about this. I was like, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I can't think of one specific thing right now.
There's one on the tip of my tongue that I do, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh, you say words weird.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. Like pillow?
Pillow.
Ugh, hate it.
Hello.
Pillow? It's an I.
It's my accent. I was born in America, okay?
And then you say...
And I've never left, so I have an accent.
And then you say, especially.
Especially.
It's especially.
And when I say literally, I say literally. Literally.
Lily?
Yeah,
Lily?
I can't say it right.
Silly.
And I say, you know what I mean? After everything I say. I know, I have weird things,
you
okay?
Do.
I'm not 100% with my grammar 24/7. Okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair. So, it's like words like that make total sense to you.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, okay.
I never plug my phone into the wall.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
I have 2 portable chargers on rotation.
Yeah.
And I just always I have one that could charge my phone like 3 times, but slow. I have one that could charge my phone to like 63%, but it's fast. Right?
Right.
And so anytime I wake up, I just switch them out.
That is...
And it makes sense.
Okay.
I would plug my phone to a wall if I had an outlet. But where my bed is, right over there, there's just no place to plug anything into.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I just happen to have those.
Yeah.
And that's just what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple.
Great.
And I never miss a phone charge.
Also, this is another thing that's weird about you.
Yes,
is that you're when you're sleeping, you keep your ringer on the whole time.
So my alarm can go off.
Okay.
What do you mean? Whoa! What do you mean?
So you don't need... Your alarm will still go off if your phone is on silent.
That's bullcrap.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Because mine does.
Does
phone does.
You're telling me this whole time I don't have to be woken up by random freaking messages?
Yes. You should try it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll try it tonight.
Try it tonight.
I'll try it tonight.
How have we not talked about this?
That's crazy. Really?
Because, like...
I thought you had to have your ringer on this whole time.
Never.
No?
No.
That's crazy.
Wait, that's actually...
Wait, that's blowing my mind.
I thought you just kept it on because... I don't know why. It never made sense to me.
My dad kind of scarred me as a child.
Oh, okay. Let's get into this. Let's hear it.
No, like... Anytime we'd have our ringers off, my dad would be like, "Why's your ringer off?" Because he would try calling us and we just didn't hear it because our ringers were off. Right. Because you think, "Oh, ringer off, I'll feel the vibration."
You never feel the vibration.
You do feel the vibration
sometimes,
when you just get your phone for the first time.
Right.
Because you're not used to something in your pocket.
Right.
Once you're used to something in your pocket, you don't feel the vibration. You might as well have it on Do Not Disturb at that point.
Right.
Literally.
Literally.
So yeah, that's why I have my ringer on a lot of times. And I like this sound it makes when I type.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, that's great.
It's just like haptics,
it's nice. Yeah. You know? It's happiness.
That's what I said.
What did you say?
I said haptics.
Oh, I thought you said happiness.
It's okay. I don't pronunciate real quick. Ooh, can you reach those real quick? Do you think you can reach those?
That is as far as I can reach.
We'll bring it up on next episode.
Okay, bet.
We made a little thing that was really cool that I wanted to show the people how beautiful and artsy my girlfriend is. But
you're cute.
You're cute. Well, okay, next question.
Oh, okay. But yes, you have to try that.
I will.
Please.
I will, I promise.
Because guys, listen.
Yes, ma'am.
I will text him sometimes at like midnight. He's asleep.
You have a really good radio voice, by the way.
Wow, thank you.
It's like really good.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Of course.
I've never thought about that. Okay. And then he'll text me and be like, "You just woke me up." And I'll be like, I do
not do
You
that.
have done that.
Maybe like the first 2 months of talking. You know my sleep schedule now.
I do know your sleep schedule.
So
yeah, but sometimes I'll ask. Well, yeah, exactly. I will never text you because you'll wake up. What? What happened?
Wah, wah, wah. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
My bad.
So you should try that so that I can, text you and send you TikToks.
I am chunky. This is not a flattering angle for me. That's okay.
Do you need to sit differently?
No. Next question.
Okay. Okay. Since this is a podcast, if you could interview anyone from history on the path, who would it be? Like literally anyone from all of history. I know it's a hard question. It's kind of tricky.
So I would love to interview. Should I say that? Yeah, Brigham Young. I don't like him. Okay, I don't like him.
Right? Okay.
This is my show. I'm gonna say whatever I want. Okay?
I respect.
Sometimes there's like certain things where I'm like, should I say that? And I'm like, I probably should. Who cares? I'm gonna say it. Nobody's watching. We just put music that we have not the rights to play, and we're gonna play it until we start making money up on here. So I'm gonna speak my mind. You wanna know why I like Brigham Young?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Black people were a part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Brigham Young came along. He's like,
I have some qualms about this as well.
And it wasn't until the 1970s. My dad, who is half black, could not have the priesthood if he wanted to.
He lived through, wow.
Because he was born in 78. They abolished it in 79.
That's
something
crazy.
Like that. So literally, my grandpa, who I love dearly, lived in a world where black people were not allowed to have the priesthood.
Yeah.
You can come to church, but you couldn't have the priesthood. That makes no bit of sense. But when the church was reestablished on this earth, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm Mormon. By the way, and I'll never leave. I love my religion. It's the truest church. I promise you that.
Period.
I just don't like Brigham Young, and I hate his schools also. But that's for another reason. That's a different reason.
So funny.
But yeah, when Joseph Smith was the prophet, black people had the priesthood. Joseph Smith ran to be the president of the United States on an abolitionary event, or Abraham Lincoln stole bar for bar Joseph Smith's way of thinking because it was working. But Joseph Smith was this weird Mormon guy, and Abraham Lincoln was this cool guy with a top hat.
Right.
So he like took over on the agenda wise.
Right.
And then Joseph Smith got tar feathered and murdered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not a big fan of Brigham Young. So I would want to talk some smack into him and be like, "Hey, yo, fool, guess what? I'm quarter black, and I got the priesthood.
Yeah.
I baptized people. I brought them into the fold of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I confirmed the Holy Spirit onto them. And if you were around, I wouldn't have been able to do that. How does that make any bit of sense? Aren't I a human being?
Right. Yeah.
But once again, I want to reconfirm. I will never leave this church. It is literally everything to me. So, next question.
Love it. Okay, those are kind of like...
Or the Three Stooges.
Great. Love that. That's hilarious. The differences. So funny.
My bad.
That's so funny. Okay, so now that we've kind of, got an overview of your personality and stuff, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's dive into like your past, right? Yeah, the deep stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So, when you look back at your childhood, what is the very first path you remember walking?
Oh, look at you!
Isn't that a good question?
That's a good question. Say it again. I just want to hear it.
Okay.
That sounded good.
When you look back at your childhood, what is the very first path you remember walking?
I'll say the path of the athlete.
Yeah.
I would say for sure that was like my biggest goal growing up. That was like really the only thing I cared about for a long, long time. And then one thing led to another. And I'm sure I will 100% share that story on this podcast because it's part of my path, right? But one thing led to another, injuries and personal stuff where I kind of fell out of love with sports. But I truly believe if I like went to college for football, I wouldn't be close with God at all. Like I would be kind of just stagnant because I always believed in Jesus, right? I always believed this church was true. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, of course, is what I'm talking about. Mormonism. Mormonism. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. But like I never really read the Book of Mormon. You know what I mean? I still haven't even finished the Pearl of Great Prize. You know what I mean?
Details.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But serving a mission, after you do that for 2 years, you can't not have a priesthood, what's the word I'm looking for?
Testimony?
Thank you.
I got you.
You can't not have a testimony of the power of Jesus Christ. And I saw straight up miracles. And that's not why I believe in Jesus Christ, is because of the miracles. Those are just the little things that happen every so often that I'm like confirmed in my belief in a way. If that makes sense. Which you shouldn't like want to like whatever. But yeah, I would say sports. You know what I mean? Football was literally life. As you can see, she's wearing a Raiders shirt. Guess what? I'm the Raider guy here, okay? And this is my girlfriend, so we got to deck her out in some Raiders apparel.
Yeah, I was influenced by him.
When she pulled up with this shirt, I'm like, yes, that's the shirt I wanted you to wear on the podcast. And then I'm over here wearing my Ragamuffin Carhartt like I'm an overweight dude. Because, that's my bad. We're working on it. That's my path. Watch this. Give me a year. I'm going to be sexy. Sexy. Okay.
Don't worry. You're already sexy.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Next question. You ready?
Please.
Okay. What was the vibe of your household growing up, and how did it shape your worldview?
These are two broad questions. These are too deep. I don't think deep.
Well, too bad.
That's why I want to talk deep about other people. I don't want to talk about myself.
I know.
Now that we're talking about myself, I'm like, oh, come on.
Talking about yourself is exhausting.
Okay. Hit me with the question one more time.
Got you. What is the vibe of your household growing up, and like how did it shape your worldview? I mean, you kind of have already answered this a little bit. Like, you grew up in the church and stuff like that, and like your testimony and everything. But like, was there anything else that influenced how you grew up? Like, it's best like with your family and everything,
Yeah. Well, I'm the youngest of 4 boys.
Yeah.
Right.
You're also a quarter black, which does it's very unique.
Yes. Let's talk about this real quick. Right. Yeah. There's so many movies I've seen growing up. Right? And actors and music and all that stuff that I'm talking to you, and you have no idea.
I genuinely have never.
Like, for example, Martin Lawrence, Literally my favorite actor of all time, okay? Every movie he's in, hilarious, right? I grew up on this movie called Rebound. If you like Rebound, drop a comment, okay? This movie's like a phenomenal movie, part of my childhood, right? The Sixth Man, the Wayans brothers, all right? Fantastic movie, okay? She's over here talking about High School Musical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Luck of the Irish, you know what I mean? I'm over here talking about, what's another black movie? 12 Years a Slave. No, I'm just joking. That is a good movie, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you've never even seen Tropic Thunder. Mm-mm. Have you seen Django? Django Unchained?
Yes, I actually have seen that movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Let me think. What other movies? She doesn't know who LL Cool J, and she dresses like him. You know what I mean?
What does he dress like?
Yo.
Like this?
Yes.
That's actually so funny.
So funny. No, you know what I mean? Like, you know who the Beastie Boys are, though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, obviously.
But you don't know who? Do you know who Run DMC is? You don't know who Kumo D is?
No, never heard these names.
Yeah, see, it's just like I'm white. Look at me, I'm white. But like, as a kid, this is a great thing to bring up. As a kid, for whatever reason, I always wanted to be black. Well, I am, right?
Yeah.
But like, it seemed like black culture was like more of like my vibe, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love jazz, I love reggae, I love R&B, I love rap. You know what I mean? That's the music I'm just now, like, I was anti-country and all that stuff until like a couple years ago. And I only got like 5 country songs on my playlist.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
And like, I don't know how to really explain it, but like, when I was a kid, I think it's because it was such a little part about me, like, genetically, you know what I mean? But like, when Dad was home, we watched movies. You know what I mean? When we went on road trips, we listened to Dad's music. You know what I mean? So like, a lot of my world views, I should say world views, but a lot of my like likes and dislikes is shaped through that side of my dad. You know what I mean?
And you learn a lot from your parents. Like, what your parents are interested
100%.
in is what you grow up
100%.
Like, watching and stuff.
But I love listening to I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It by Katy Perry. Yes. I love Kelly Clarkson. Yes. You know what I mean? I love Reba McEntire. Okay? That's a universally loved by all races, genders, and creeds. Okay? The TV show and the music. And the lady. Okay? I watched The Voice. Okay? I'm not a fan. I watched like 4 episodes of The Voice before I gave up. Just because Reba McEntire was
I
on
love that.
Okay? Because I love Reba. But I get that from my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on top of that, having 4 brothers, you know what I mean? Having 3 older brothers, I feel like. And we're all very close in age. So I feel like that puts me in an interesting predicament, right? So I'll give you a fun example.
Sure.
Okay?
Let's hear it.
So I never watched Power Rangers as a kid.
Crazy
right?
to me.
My good friend loves Power Rangers, right? We agree on everything, my good friend from high school, you know? Except he watched Power Rangers and I never really did. You know? You know why I didn't watch Power Rangers? It was gay.
What?
Let me explain this, okay? Different world we lived in back in the early 2000s,
yes,
okay?
Very true.
I don't mean gay as in, like, homosexual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, that was just the insult we used as kids. You know what I mean? Like, if you say something's gay, I'll stay away.
Uncool or whatever.
If it's gay, I'll stay away. It rhymes. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So whatever was cool for my oldest brother, right? And he's 5 years older than me, right? He dressed as a freaking Red Ranger from Power Rangers as a kid. But by the time I was a kid, he'd be like, I'd like put the TV show on, and he'd be like, "That's gay. Put something else on." Not homosexual gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as in like, that's not cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, so I never like watched that TV show.
Gotcha.
You know, so there's certain things I didn't experience because that just wasn't the end thing.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of us. Nobody had TVs in their house.
Right.
Other than the main living room.
Yeah, you just
TV.
had like one TV.
Nobody had a console in everyone's room. You know what I mean? So like, here's another thing about me. Okay. online video games got really popular in the Xbox 360, right? Mm-hmm. I was a kid during that era. You know what I mean? And, like, my brothers would, like, play online, and I would genuinely get mad at them. Because I'm like, why would you ever want to play online with random people when you have 3 brothers who are willing and able to play with you at any moments of time? You know? And I'm the youngest brother, right? And so, like, all I wanted to do was play with my brothers. You know what I mean? And so I was anti playing against randos and playing online. Like, let's play in person.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know where I was going with that one. You know what I mean? But now everyone plays online. It's like the normal thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just like things change over time, but like when you grew up, that's just how it was.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's also, I feel like on a deeper level, and one thing I'll give huge props to my dad here, right? And I'm not saying this because I know he's going to listen to this. He's going to be the only one in my family that listens to this. I'm not saying this. But one of the major props I will always give to my dad is I never really did anything bad or got in trouble when I was in high school, junior high, growing up at all, you know? And one, I think it's because I take everything as a joke, you know what I mean? And I take life very, like, simply. Like, I think of life very simply, even though it's a complicated thing. Yeah. I feel like that just makes life easier, you know? But another thing is, like, anytime, I have 3 older brothers, right? So anytime they would do anything bad, you know what I mean? My dad, like, I would see what they did bad. I would see what my dad told them to do or not to do. And when they didn't do that, what the execution or what bad happened, right? And anytime that would happen, you know, they'd get grounded, you know what I mean? And then my dad would literally every time he would come to me, and I don't know if he realized he did this, but he definitely did this, at least in my memory. Yeah. He would come to me, whether I was in my room on my Game Boy or whatever. He'd sit down with me. He'd be like, "Hey, Craig, so you know how blah blah blah, my brother is in trouble, right?" And I told him not to do this, and here's why I told him not to do this. And he did it, and this is what happened. Nothing major, of course. You know, my brother's a stand-up citizen.
Yeah. You know like, I mean? It's not like life or death situation.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, don't do drugs. I'm not saying my brothers did drugs. You know what I mean? But that's just as an example. Like, you know what I mean? That's a bad example. But, you know what I mean?
It's like, don't hit your brother. Like, you know, like,
exactly.
Let's actually not say that word, or like,
So he sits me down, he explains it, and I think I loved my dad. I idolized everybody. Yeah. I almost drank gasoline. Have I told you that story?
Yeah, of course.
I almost drank gasoline. I'll save that story for another day. But I almost drank gasoline just because I thought my brother was drinking the red can. You know what I mean? And I want to be like my brother. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's probably like apple juice or something. Right. You know what I mean? That's so the shape of an apple, really, if you really think about it. If an apple was grown in a cube. You know what I mean? Right. And so, like, I don't know. I just feel like I didn't go too much crazy. Because I was the youngest kid. Like, for example, right? My grandma, my dad's mom, I remember vividly, my life was busy at this time because I would wake up, work out, go to school, football practice, come home, work out, whatever. You know, sometimes I'll miss workouts. A lot of times I'll miss the workouts. You know what I mean? Details. But my life was simple. And I'd come home and play Madden. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I remember my grandma was visiting us, and she was like, "Wow, Craig, you are such a good kid." Right? Not trying to toot my own horn, but this is what she said, right? Yeah. She's like, "You are young. You have a car. You can do whatever you want. And you choose to be a good kid and stay home, get good grades." And I was, you know, at the time, I was like, I didn't think much of it. Yeah. Because that's just the life I lived. You know what I mean? I'm like, right. Thanks, Grandma. And I went upstairs and played Madden. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, like, the life I lived very different from, like, the life my dad specifically lived. Because, like, he's a convert to the church. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he didn't know, don't drink alcohol. You know what I mean? So, like, a lot of these things that, like, can get you in trouble as a kid. Not saying my dad got in trouble as a kid. Just saying, you know what I mean? Yeah. I wasn't out there being a rascal. Right. You know what I mean? And also, there's nothing wrong with being a rascal as a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's when you're supposed to be a crazy kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Live your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure,
then you learn your experiences. But I didn't have to learn these experiences is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I was the youngest child and I saw these experiences from my brothers.
And you learned from them and like,
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. So that's like an interesting thing about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is I'm a talker. I talk a lot.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I'm mental developer. I don't know. What is it? What? I don't know. What? I don't know. I couldn't come up with a word. I just came up with something.
Mental developer. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I self-consciously like focus on things, I guess.
Oh, okay. Know? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Very interesting stories. Yes,
yep.
I love it.
Subscribe, by the way, please.
Okay, you ready for the next question?
Yes, please.
Okay.
How many more questions do you have, by the way?
A lot.
Okay.
I don't know how many.
We're making good time here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Okay. I still have a lot more.
Hit me with them.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Hey, here's the thing. It's us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody telling us how long the freaking video's gotta be, you know? It couldn't just be me. It couldn't just be you, and we can just keep talking.
Right.
Know? What do we do when we go out anyways? We ain't got no money.
Right.
We're
just poor.
Hey, watch yourself, okay?
I'm trying to manifest good things for us.
Yeah, that's why you said we're poor.
Yeah. You know, so that life will treat us nicely and we won't be poor anymore.
Do I treat you nicely?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd say so.
Hey, you want to know what?
What?
I agree. Likewise.
Good.
All right, hit me with that next question.
Okay. Ooh. There's so many. Okay, so I feel like you kind of already answered this, but it might be a different answer. I don't know.
Okay.
Is there no. Who was the first person who made you feel like you could actually achieve something big?
See, I don't think about stuff like this.
It's spontaneous.
The first person that I felt like I could achieve something big. I've never achieved anything big.
You have.
Name one thing.
Well, you served a mission. That's big.
But okay, so
you're a good person. That's big.
Yeah, that's like just how I was raised, though. You know
right?
What I mean?
Exactly.
Like, serving a mission for me wasn't like a big thing. Like I understand it's a big thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But for me, in my mind, it was literally elementary school, middle school, junior high, high school, mission, college.
Right.
And I never questioned it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really want to go on a mission all that much.
Yeah.
But I was going to go no matter what.
Right.
The only way I wasn't going to go is if I had a D1 scholarship to football. And I grew up in butt crack nowhere, Rock Springs, Wyoming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what was going to happen. I wasn't going to get a D1 scholarship. But I was going to walk on before I fell in love. There's a whatever, right?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
You're funny.
I actually forgot.
Who was the first person who made you feel like you could actually achieve something big?
Oh.
But if there's I mean, your parents definitely have a big impact in it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Next question.
Okay, bet.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
I don't think like that.
Cool. No worries.
And I never had like I know some people have like role models and stuff or people in the community they look up to.
Yeah.
I never had none of that stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
not the person I am. I'm the type of person that the only people that matter in my life is my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just not really something that you would like be influenced by of like this random person like coming into your life and like, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another one.
Okay.
If you could go back and talk to your teenage self, what's one thing he'd be most surprised to see about your life now?
I'm overweight. Not married. I work at Pepsi. Not saying working at Pepsi's bad, but I'm,
So why would that surprise him?
So body dysmorphia?
Yeah.
I've always had the opposite.
Uh-huh.
I remember, I'll tell you this. I remember vividly, and you got to keep me on track because I can go off to never.
I know.
I remember vividly in like junior high or freshman year, I started working out, for like the first time seriously in my life, right? And I literally had this like picture of me in my head that I could still see to this day of me like not shredded, but like big.
Yeah.
Not like huge, not Henry Cavill, but like a healthy big.
Yeah.
And that was always been my dream, you know what I mean? And so, and I think I thought about it too much because anytime I don't think about what I look like, that's kind of what like my brain just automatically goes to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so like, I always felt like that was where I was going to go, but then I gained weight. You know what I mean? But also, I love food, and it's a huge problem. Like, I love
food. Is awesome.
Like, if I wasn't addicted to food or had a good metabolism, I'd be so sexy right now. Because I'm so strong.
You are. This
you know
is
what
true.
I mean? Like, just naturally from my genetics. What was the question?
Oh, like if you could go back and talk to your teenage self, what's one thing he'd be most surprised to see about your life now? So like, why would he be surprised about these things?
Yeah, so that's the weight thing. What else did I say?
You work at Pepsi.
I don't want to talk about that. That's just a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not your goal.
Literally working at Pepsi, people stay there their whole lives, and there's literally nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Because you could work your way up the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just not something that you want.
I just think as a kid, I always thought I was going to be a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like deep down, unspoken, I always thought I was going to be like a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I think, okay, this is a serious thing. You know how we were on the phone with my mom?
Yeah.
And like how I was always like, I like never talked about going on dates with girls and stuff to my mom.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's kind of the same thing with YouTube. Is I'm almost kind of afraid to vocalize it. I feel like in a way. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, specifically this. Like, I want a radio show.
Yeah.
But that doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's my dream, ultimately, right now, is to have a radio show. But it doesn't exist. And I love podcasting. Like, this, to me, is so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, I would rather do this than really anything else.
Yeah.
And it's like easy, but it's also not, because you have to strategize. You know what I mean? It's more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing, because I have to come up with good content, right? We can't just be sitting here talking all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it has to capture people's attention. And
Like, I've never wanted to be rich. Like, it'd be nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just always wanted to live comfortably with a job that I am okay coming back home and I'll be in a good mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like that just doesn't drain you.
That's my one life goal. Like, I just don't want to be drained from my job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I'll go on vacation once a year. You know what I mean? I'll live a classic middle class life, and I would love that. I would love nothing more than that. You know what I mean? But, what was the question?
If you could go back and talk to your teenage self, what's one thing he'd be most surprised to see about your life now? I feel like you answered it pretty well.
Yeah, he'd just be disappointed.
So, do you want to like prove to him like that your life is?
I couldn't care less about that little freaking dirt on my feet. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my gosh.
No, I mean,
I know.
Everything I've done in my life, whether that be through social media or through life stuff, is all been learning. You know what I mean? I'm still young.
Yeah.
I'm still in my back half of 20s. You know what I mean? For now. For a year. You know?
Right.
The front half, I should say. Front half of my 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean.
You're still so.
I'm still figuring. I would be surprised. The best way to put it is I would be surprised that I'm still trying to figure life out. Because you know how simply I think of life right now? I thought life was way simpler than it is. You know what I mean? I really did.
Yeah.
I didn't think life was going to be like this as an adult.
Right.
Truthfully. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And I didn't know how much I hate car problems.
Yeah. Valid. That's so fair.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the struggles of cars.
It's like, oh, you have 2 cars? Yeah, but they both have a lot of things wrong with them. And they both need to get fixed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Details.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a decision you made that felt small at the time but completely changed the trajectory of your life?
Dropping out of college. 100%.
Yeah.
I would say the mission thing.
Yeah.
Right. But we've already talked about that.
Right.
Ignacium? You know what I mean. Let's just forget what I said.
Okay.
Ignacium. At Agnostic? At Ignacium?
Hold on. Ignacium?
What is that word? I don't know.
Ignitum?
No, I don't know.
What are you trying?
Let's just forget.
That's Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
No, I would say probably dropping out of college.
Yeah.
There were certain things I liked about it, right? There were certain things I hated, right? I don't like the college culture, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just like, everyone's just fake. You know what I mean? And like I made friends there, but I also like didn't know anybody other than my brother, you know?
Yeah.
If I literally would have waited like 2 semesters though, I would have had a bunch of people for my mission there. You know what I mean? I probably would have been fine. But like, I wanted, coming out of high school in my mission, I wanted to be a sports journalist. I wanted to be a play-by-play guy like John Madden. You don't know who that is, probably.
Well, Madden.
Yeah. It's who the name is off of.
Yeah.
He was a football coach for the Raiders.
Oh, cool.
And then he became like the most legendary play-by-play guy. So like, you know when you watch sports and there's dudes talking?
Yeah,
That was him.
Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to do that.
Cool.
Because that seemed like a dream job. I could stay in the sport, but not have to, physically exert myself with the sport, you know. Because I truly just didn't have the dog in me. Like, people were just rude in football. You know what I mean? Because everyone was just trying to, make it to a college, make it to the league, Yeah. And I just, like, wasn't rude like that. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But, what was the question? I remember.
Okay.
And I'm 24 now. I would have graduated college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably still be working at Pepsi. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they didn't have like a sports journalism class, because only certain schools have that. I went to BYU, Idaho.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, BYU, Idaho, Rexburg, Idaho, where BYU, Idaho is, sucks. It's small. There's nothing there, right?
Yeah. I've been to Rexburg, Idaho. I was there for a day. I did not feel bad in any way about leaving, and I never want to go back.
Thank you. Yeah. But if there's somebody in Rexburg, Idaho that has a fun path story, I'll drive to you. No, I won't. You come to me.
Love that.
But yeah, I would probably say dropping out of college.
Yeah.
Because if I would have just stuck through it, I'm good at school. I got all A's and B's in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't stand the fact that I'm paying thousands of dollars for these schools and I can't miss more than one day. You miss more than one day, you fail the class.
That's crazy.
I thought
how that was like some of your classes.
College was going to be, hey, you have lectures like every other day. Go. Mm-hmm. And if you don't go, now you know. That's a song.
That's the thing, right? That's how my experience was. Is like, if you don't go, sorry, you just don't learn the material. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the other thing. Okay, here's why I hated it, right? All the crap I did journalism was my degree, right? I can't write, first of all. I didn't want to write. I just wanted to talk play-by-play, you know? Mm-hmm. So I switched it second or third semester to social media marketing.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I don't like to market. I don't want to market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just figured everything's social media now. It's a whatever degree, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, I didn't know what my path is. I still don't know what my path is. I don't know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand marketing. In everything I was doing, there was literally a class. Guess what the final was? Make and record a podcast.
Okay.
That's what I was already doing.
Yeah. So you're like,
yeah, every assignment I did was like, oh, hey, make a YouTube banner, post some things on Twitter. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why would I paying money to have these stupid classes that aren't gonna take me freaking nowhere?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That they're like teaching me everything that I'm already doing.
Let me just do YouTube, and then guess what? I'm lazy, so I've made it nowhere. I have videos that are good videos, but I don't upload consistently enough, so I can't build anything, you know? That's why I'm excited to start this podcast, thePATH with Craig Ashe. And solo pods, I think, might be called Crash on Air. I'm a little bit like iffy on what I'm gonna do. I just thought that was really cool because it's like brings back to me wanting to be like a radio host and like on air. You know what I mean? And Crash is like my name. You know what I mean?
Love that.
But yeah, I mean, whatever the question was, that's my answer.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Yeah. My bad. I hate all these stupid new age slang.
Why?
I think whatever year you graduate high school, that's when your slang should end. Okay, you stick with that slang the rest of your life.
See, this is. Can I say my opinion?
Yeah.
TikTok makes that really hard to do, and like social media, right? Because there's just so much going around, and so many people's opinions everywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just can't stand people my age. I never heard ick, red flag. None of that crap was a thing when I was in high school.
You also freaking lived in Wyoming.
Yeah, but I was alive, okay? I knew what was cool, what was in.
Sure. Yeah. Valid.
But yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, that's fair. What's like a hot take you have? Like a controversial opinion.
Let me think. A hot take I have?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's a cold take.
Okay, bet. Let's hear it.
You're sexy.
Oh.
Calm yourself, okay? Calm down.
Okay.
The next question. I don't know.
Sorry, some of these questions are so stupid. Does the milk go in before the cereal, or are you a normal person?
Does the milk go in before the cereal?
Yeah. Or are you a
normal person. Okay. Yeah.
I just loved how that was worded.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, or are you a normal person? That's so passive aggressive.
What's your opinion on cereal in a cup?
Oh. Okay, I used to do that in high school, actually. Yeah. I would take a cup with me with cereal in the car as I was driving to school. Yeah. Cereal and milk in a cup. Yeah. It's genius.
Yeah. My dad
put it in the cup holder.
My dad, anytime I ever saw my dad eating cereal, I've never seen him eat cereal out of a bowl. He always eats it out of a cup.
Okay, at home is weird to me. If that's like you just do that. Yeah. But like if you're on the go, makes sense.
My dad likes milk with ice in it. That's weird.
That is weird.
Why would you? It's cold.
That's how Dutch Bros does their hot chocolate.
Hey, guess what? Okay, I have gripe with you right now. Okay, ice people, get off your freaking high horse. It comes out the machine cold.
This is a hot take.
Okay, hey, if you think putting ice in milk, sorry, I'm going into an accent on accident. If you think ice in milk is weird, hey, guess what? Ice in soda is weird too, buddy. It is, because guess what? It's cold. You just have something blocking you from indulging in the deliciousness. It absolutely makes no bit of sense. Explain me why, if ice in milk is weird, why is ice in anything that's already cold not weird?
No, okay, here's...
Like, if you're traveling, put ice in it, because you're not going to drink the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
if you're at home and you're just sipping on it while you're eating, you don't need ice.
Well, okay, here's my thing, right? What if you want the water, like it comes out cold, right? Mm-hmm. But what if you want it even colder?
You don't need it even colder.
But what if you want it even colder?
You don't need it even colder.
There's a difference between
it's cold enough.
See, and that's like...
I have never... had a drink come out of a machine and be like, oh, it's cold, but it's not cold enough. I need some ice to cool it down.
Can I tell you something, though?
What's up, ma'am?
Okay, this is why I like putting ice in my sodas, is because it kind of helps get rid of a little bit of the fizz. Okay. To where it's not as overwhelming.
Hey, guess what, buddy? You drink soda for the fizz.
But
drink lemonade.
No, I want the fizz.
That's my hot take of the day, okay? It just doesn't make any bit of sense.
That's a good hot take. That is a really good hot take.
Sense,
that's yeah. Okay, so you hate ice, and bacon is garbage. I do agree with this.
I'm not Muslim. I'm going to put a long pause there. I'm not saying anything outrageous or racist, I promise. But they got it right, okay, when it comes to not eating pig.
So funny.
Okay? Pig is unneeded, honestly. I could go without it. Bacon, garbage. Bacon, garbage. Bacon, garbage. Ham just tastes like uncooked bacon. Garbage. But I like ham. I like it more than turkey. Rather have chicken. Next question, please.
Okay. How many more questions do you want to do?
We are currently at an hour, 3 minutes.
Okay.
So maybe just two more questions, because we have a lot of buffer time at the beginning and stuff, you know?
I just think this is a fun question that just popped up that does pertain to me. Just, you know, because we've been dating for what, like 2.5 months now?
You've been saying 2.5 months for like 6 months, I swear.
Okay, we became boyfriend, girlfriend.
What month is it?
It's April.
It's end of April. 4 months.
End of January. So it's 3 months. I'm going to say it's 3 months.
But we've been talking since the beginning of the year, haven't we?
Yeah.
4 months.
Okay, but. So.
Wait, let's talk about this for a second.
Sure.
Do you count how long you've been dating for how long you were officially boyfriend, girlfriend, or how long you've been talking?
I don't know.
Because it's not like we were best friends for 16 years.
Right.
Like, in that case, then I would start the relationship for when you... But we started as going out with the intention of maybe seeing if we can become boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right.
So wouldn't you start it, like, when we first started, which was, like...
Before Christmas.
In December.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Before Christmas?
Well, our first date was December 23rd.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a good memory.
I know.
Heck yeah, dude.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been dating for 4.5 months.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
6 months we can get engaged, right?
We'll see.
Nah,
we can chat
you
about
haven't
it.
even said you love me yet.
We're getting there. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. Okay. So this is just so random, but like, what was the very first thing you thought when you met me, and how wrong were you? You know?
The first thing I thought. See, it's questions like these,
like your first
that
impression.
I genuinely don't know the answer to, and it will just pop into my mind randomly one day.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? The first thing I thought when I met you.
Yeah.
Well, before we met in person, we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
A couple times.
A few times, yeah. For like hours.
Yeah. Because I refuse to ever go on a date with anybody unless I've talked to them on the phone.
I think that's very smart, by the way.
Because I've gone on too many dates where I like knew nothing about the person other than like their looks and like a basic conversation with somebody over text message, and then you meet them in person and it's a waste of money and time.
Also, you are a horrendous texter, by the way.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
I would have not gone out with you if you didn't call me.
I know. That's why. That's another tactic as well I use. Because I don't use emojis.
No.
I barely use exclamation points.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I don't like texting. Just call me.
Valid.
But also don't call me. You know what I mean?
Just don't talk to me.
Yeah. No, you can talk to me whenever you want.
I know.
But I mean, we had fun talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I remember like maybe not my first initial talking to you or whatever, but like my most viewed clip is me talking about N-word testing people, because I'm quarter black, right? And so that was kind of like my test, is that when I'm on a date with a girl, I would, which sucks because I made a podcast clip about it, so I couldn't do it with you.
No, because I saw it. It's so funny.
Like I asked them to say the N-word, and I'm like, it's fine, I'm quarter black. You know what I mean? And if they do it, I take them home. You know
Did you ever have someone do it? Like say it?
Probably 7 times.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's actually crazy to me. Wow.
Yeah.
Wild. And they were white.
Yeah. Everyone says it.
I've never said that word ever.
Yeah, because you're a great Jesus-loving girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you say damn, I'm like, don't you put that away. You put that back in your pocket. You're not allowed to use that, Missy.
So
because it's just not you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were in mid-thought and then I distracted you. I'm sorry.
And it's gone. The thought's gone.
You couldn't N-word test me.
I was just saying, like, I would bring up random crap.
Oh, yes.
Just to see how you reacted.
Right.
And you reacted fantastic.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you weren't, like, weirded out by my jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you understood that everything I say is a joke. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And, like, it's so weird. I've never met somebody where, like, I just, like, we agree on everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't agree on everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, dinosaurs were dragons, and you think that's crazy.
I think that's...
But that's a conversation for another time. But also, who cares? I just like that because it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that is just, like, such a fun little quirk about you that, like, you just, like... stir in the pot sometimes.
I'm not going to argue.
Just for funsies.
I'm not going to argue about you if dinosaurs were real or not. I'm going to take you one step further and say they were dragons. Because that's awesome. Yeah. That's the way I live my life. You know what I mean?
It's so funny.
But, yeah. But, like, other than that, you know, we aligned on, like, church and all that stuff. You know what I mean? All the major things we aligned on.
Yeah.
And we pretty much figured that out before I even went on a first date with you. So by the time I met you for the first time, we weren't really strangers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's true. I actually felt very comfortable with you the first time we even met.
Heck yeah.
Which is wild.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, hit me with one more question, and I think we'll get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. If you made it this far into this episode, who the heck are you? Let me know. Drop a comment if you're listening on podcast platforms. Give me a 5-star review, read it out, and it don't matter what it is, I will read it on the podcast, and I will respond to it steadfast, my friend, okay? So, hit me with this final question, and let's get out of here.
Okay.
It has been The Path with Craig Ashe, guest starring Anna Mo Truckin' Terry.
Let's see. Final question for this.
Yes, ma'am.
So overall, you know, we've talked about the purpose of this podcast.
You do have a really good radio voice, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Like a good podcast voice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like you don't sound awkward behind the mic at all.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? Like certain people sound like awkward behind the mic. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing is like I'm a people person. You know.
You are a people person.
And I thank you.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for.
And you're a beautiful person as well.
Stop it. Should we just have a podcast where we just flirt with each other?
No, I don't think nobody wants that.
We could just watch
that's only nice. I think that's only cool for us.
I think so. That's actually so funny. Okay. So what or who, it could be a what or a who, would you want to explore in the next episode?
I want to explore you. Whoa, calm yourself. Jeez. After marriage. Sorry. That's just a little funny thing I figured I'd get in there. So what or who do I want to explore more?
Mm-hmm. Like maybe not necessarily also in the next episode, but like what are some things you want to do in the next upcoming episodes? Topics, you know, people.
Well, my plan is I'm just hitting up everybody I know that lives in Utah. Okay. And I'll be like, hey, I got a podcast. Can you hop on?
Yeah.
You know, some people I haven't talked to in a while. You know what I mean? So it'll be nice to catch up. Yeah. Right? But I really want my first guest. You know what I mean? Somebody I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like starting off with my girlfriend and you're interviewing me technically.
Yeah.
And we're going to have an episode where I'm like going to talk to you about your path. Because, guys, she's a freaking scientist. I'm a dumb podcaster. She's a freaking scientist. Okay? Like, and also, sorry if this wasn't a fantastic episode, okay? I'm not Joe Rogan or Theo Vaughn or any of these. I'm not 1,000 episodes in. It's episode 1. You know what I mean? We're going to get better and better. Yeah. Production values are going to go up. Literally, your camera's been flickering this whole time.
Really?
Yeah. But I think the camera's low-key half broken because I've just thrown it around for a while. And I've had it for a while.
Yeah.
But also, it's not that big a deal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
You know? I think the video quality's good enough.
Yeah.
I have a very bad problem where I just do accents.
I was going to comment on that earlier and then I forgot
Especially when I'm on camera. I've been doing an accent this whole podcast.
I'm honestly, at this point in our relationship, have just kind of tuned out the
I'm doing accents constantly?
Yeah. Like, it just kind of is just you now.
My dad would get so pissed off at me about doing accents.
Really?
Like, I did the Russian accent a lot when I was in high school. I would just, like, come down from stairs and be like, Mother, did you make me pancakes? You know what I mean? And you know, Dad just worked 12 hours, and he'd be like, shut Oh, Craig, do not speak like that. Rightfully so, by the way. Ain't nobody want their freaking 16-year-old kid to be like, hey, mommy, daddy, can I have some?
Funny.
Is the food ready to eat? Nobody wants to hear that crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear my Mickey Mouse impression. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. You know, I can't even, it's not, you know what I mean? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear Elmo. You know what I mean? Not a dad who worked 14 hours. Not a mom who slaved away cleaning the whole house.
Right.
I was an annoying little piece of crap. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What was the final question?
Like, who or what would you want to, like,
yes, I want a real guest, right?
Yeah.
I really want my dad to hop on here.
That would be awesome.
Because he has an amazing life story.
Yeah.
And
his life is crazy. Like, just how he's come in life.
Not crazy.
Well, no, it's not crazy.
But his life is so unique.
It's just so unique.
Like, my dad is a perfect example of giving a better life to your children than you had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is just phenomenal.
My dad grinded. You know what I mean? And I'm over here trying to start a podcast.
Right.
He couldn't do that when he was my age.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had crap that needed to get done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I applaud him for that. You know what I mean? And I think he's one of the funniest people ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I truly believe, it's part of the reason I kind of want to be a stand-up comedian in a certain way, is because I truly believe that, like, if my dad was in the position I'm in right now, he would be famous. He'd either be a comedian or an actor or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I truly believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, he works a union job. You know what I mean? And it's just like really, he got really, you know, it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to have my mama here, but she'll never come on here. She's just not her style.
Yeah.
But I want a guest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm going to get a guest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record a podcast and be like, hey guys, if you live in Utah, I got this podcast. It's called thePATH. I talk to people about the paths in life. If you have an interesting story or anything, please come on.
Yeah.
I'll make podcasts or a TikTok clip like that, see if anything happens. If not, I'll just ask around to my friends, see if they know anybody. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I had a funny idea where I was like, when I had this podcast idea before I had met you, you know what I mean? I was like, ooh, I should go on like Tinder, match with somebody, and be like, hey, you want to be a guest on my podcast?
Wait, that would be crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like have a first date just be on a podcast.
Well, that would actually be so fun though.
I can't do that now because I have a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
But that's a good idea. And I'm sure it's probably been done before a million times.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
But I just thought that'd be a fun little idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's fun.
But yeah, I just want a guest.
Cool.
So, yes.
Amazing.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
Dude. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
On the episode 1 of thePATH with
Craig Ashe.
Hey, give me another one.
Craig Ashe.
Give me like a calmer one.
Craig Ashe.
A little bit more excited.
Craig Ashe.
But like calm still.
Wait, say it again.
You're watching thePATH with
Craig Ashe.
Yeah, I think that was the one. I might have to put that in the intro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But like I said a million times, ladies and gentlemen, these episodes will be an hour long. Minimum is the goal. Sometime, and maybe I'll get to the point where I'm good enough to podcast where I can hold the conversation for 2-3 hours. It really just depends on the person. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you just can't hold the conversation with me for 2
I can, but one, my computer's at 11%. Okay. 2, we've set this up for you asking deep questions of me, and I don't think deep.
Yes.
And so my brain's dead right now.
Valid.
You know what I mean?
You've reached the max.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like when we talk normally, there's kissing in between. You know what I
True.
mean?
There's
and then
a break.
I'll pop something random. And like the way my brain works is I'll think of something random and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I'm talking the whole time, I can't think of anything random.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're having another podcast episode.
Yeah.
Either next episode or an episode eventually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that. She's a scientist. And I'm a skater boy. So see you later, boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been thePATH.
With Craig Ashe.
see you later.
Bye.